afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Vista Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about the Florida Highway Patrol urging people to drive safely with plans for increased police visibility on the roads, releases from Lake Okeechobee in preparation for summer storms, and more. Today is Tuesday, June 12th, and this is the Lunch Break. A man accused of battering his girlfriend shot an officer and barricaded himself in an Orlando apartment, where police ultimately discovered that he killed the 4 children he had been holding hostage before killing himself. Orlando Police Chief John Mina said at a press conference just before midnight on Monday that the suspect, who was identified as 35-year-old Gary Wayne Lindsay Jr., was found dead in a closet when officers entered the apartment nearly 24 hours after the standoff began. Mina said officers tried to offer one of their phones to Lindsay, whose phone had spotty service, and saw that one of the children had been killed. Once authorities finally entered the apartment hoping to rescue the others, they were all found dead from gunshot wounds. The children with Lindsay ranged in age from 1 to 11 years old. 2 of them were Lindsay's children and 2 belonged to his girlfriend. The girlfriend had called police to report she'd been beaten and managed to get out of the apartment. Responding officers were fired upon, and Officer Kevin Valencia was shot and is in critical condition, but is expected to survive. Court records show Lindsay had an extensive criminal history involving arson, battery, and theft. He was on probation for several charges, including arson, when the standoff occurred. The start of summer for many Americans means the start of vacation trips, and with long-haul drives ahead for many in the coming months, Florida Highway Patrol and the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles are telling drivers to stay calm and stay safe this summer. Colonel Gene Spalding, director of the Florida Highway Patrol, urged drivers to stay calm and avoid aggressive driving, and said state troopers will be visible to ensure that drivers are obeying speed limits and everyone is buckled up. Last year in June, there were over 64,000 speeding citations, which was the most of any month during 2017. So pay attention to the marked speeds. There were 116 traffic deaths in Lee and almost 40 in Collier in 2017. In 2017, there were more than 3,000 tire-related crashes in Florida, resulting in 285 serious bodily injuries and 46 fatalities. As a vehicle's first line of defense, tires should be routinely inspected and maintained to ensure they are in good condition, even the spares. Also, be sure to check your fluids before hitting the road, and always drive sober. With some careful planning and safety precautions in place, hopefully everyone will arrive unharmed to their destinations this summer. Releases from Lake Okeechobee are being used to stay ahead of possible tropical storms after a record-setting month of rain in May left water levels higher than anticipated. A dry spell that had fueled brush fires in Collier County quickly gave way to unprecedented rainfall in May, causing the levels of Lake Okeechobee to rise rapidly. Releases began on June 1st to help slow the rise, with the Army Corps of Engineers releasing around 1,400 cubic feet per second east down the St. Lucie River. Engineers tend to be careful with the frequency of releases due to their possible environmental impact. Estuaries downstream, habitats with a mix of salt and fresh water, are a delicate balance and can be damaged when a large influx of water comes from the lake. That damage can flow into the Gulf of Mexico and impact Southwest Florida beaches as well. Repairs to the dike around Lake Okeechobee are ongoing, with about $800 million worth left undone. Increased pressure from politicians like Governor Rick Scott, Senator Bill Nelson, and Marco Rubio have seen increased funding on both a federal and state level. The funding increase has moved the projected completion date for the repairs from 2025 to 2022. Those repairs are aimed at reducing the risk of flooding, however, not actually increasing the capacity of water management or necessarily reducing the amount of releases. A number of state and federal organizations will be involved in ongoing studies and dialogues to determine if more flexibility can be found in water management for the lake over the next few years. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you'd like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.